Good morning, Collective and Soul Tribe. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, January 22nd. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Again, today is Thursday. The sun is shining. It's a brand new day. Okay. So for anybody who is watching this video, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing really well on your journey. And I hope you guys are learning and gaining new insights, knowledge, information, whatever it is that you're gaining throughout these readings, videos, even if it's not from me and it's from other people. I hope you guys are gaining information or gaining, basic knowledge or clarity when it comes to your guys' situation. So let's jump right into it, okay, guys? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for January 22nd? What messages do you have for the collective for January 22nd? What do they need to know for January 22nd, please? Give them clarity and understanding, and please protect and guide them whenever they see this video. So, Spirit, what does the collective need to know for January 22nd? Oops. What clarity can you give the collective for January 22nd? What do they need to know for January 22nd? Well, that's a lot. What messages do you have for the collective for January 22nd? What do they need to know at this time? Thank you. So first card of the deck is the Tower, okay? Mars energy. So for some of you, this is about upheaval, sudden changes, okay, when it comes to chaos. Now, there could be something that you guys could have been dealing with, okay, or you guys could have been facing, but there is something about you being forced, okay, to face your fears and let go of what no longer serves you, okay? For some of you, this could be anything, okay? This could be a home situation, this could be work, this could be love, this could be anything, okay? But when we talk about taking action, this is Mars energy. So we don't necessarily have to say that you guys are just taking action only, right? It doesn't necessarily mean just that, right? Sometimes the energy is just energy. Okay, it's just energy. So for some of you, when it comes to Mars and your crown chakra, there could be something that you guys are aware about or but you guys are just going with the flow, okay? Now, 16 talks about spiritual lessons and breaking illusions. For some of you guys, this is like shedding illusions, or this is lessons through challenges, or you trying to rebuild something stronger, whether this is a foundation or whether this is, like I said, you shifting into new timelines or careers or whatever it is, okay? Now, if you want to look at it like 1 + 6 is 7, for some of you, this is about spirituality, okay? This could be about spirituality when it comes to like close people, meaning this could be close and personal relationships. This could be romantic, business, but there is this sense of justice, okay, in the energy. So Spirit, what other messages do you have? Why the Tower? Oh, thank you. So yeah, King of Swords, okay? There's something about strategy or justice. Now, when it comes to you being disciplined, for some of you, this is about seriousness and high standards, okay? Some of you guys have a lot of intellect when it comes to a situation. You guys have a lot of, well, I want to say you guys are going to receive justice for this situation because it looks like something that you guys could have dealt with in the past, right? Now, you stepping into this new energy, meaning stepping into this authority, could be very significant. When it comes to financial stability as well, number 14, right? This is about a foundation shift. Okay, so for some of you, when it comes to truthful foundations, okay, foundation shifts, there's something about you redefining your stability, okay? Flow within discipline could be very significant. You guys could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, or you guys are dealing with somebody who has these placements. Now, communication could be very significant, but there is something about you moving forward, okay? Trying to move away could be also significant in moving forward. What else for the collective, Spirit? And 1 and 4 equals 5, okay? So for some of you guys, like I said, embracing new beginnings, okay, new experiences, being more adaptable, right? So again, like I said, when it comes to the Tower and the King of Swords, like I said, if this was a situation that you guys were in and you guys are moving forward, you guys are learning to heal and accept the situation for what it is, okay? Mars energy is about taking action. Mars and, Aries and Scorpio is the planet of Mars. Okay, so there is something about Scorpio, placements or Aries placements when it comes to Mars, okay? For some of you, there's a situation that you were dealing with where you could have dealt with people who let you down. Okay, now you guys are in this energy of either this could be someone else, like I said, this is not you, but there is something about grief. Okay, and there is something about sadness and someone else's energy. Now, you could have been let down by somebody you trusted, or for some of you guys, when it comes to focusing on healing and self-care, that is what you guys are doing right now. Now, Scorpio talks about death, okay, transformations, okay, new beginnings. So whatever happened in the past, for some of you guys that are resonating with this message, whether you were dealing with an air sign or not, I'm just reading the cards how I see it, right? If you were dealing with an air sign, or you're an air sign and dealing with a situation that, there was chaos and now there's change, or there's communication showing up, or adaptability, or whatever it is, there's this energy, like I said, where you guys could have felt like you were the one that was there for people, but like I said, people were not there for you. So some of you guys are healing acceptances, okay, when it comes to, you know, whether this is self-expression or your creativity, or there's something about your hobbies and interests, okay? For some of you guys, even when it comes to your hobbies and interests, okay, maybe some of you guys may feel let down because you're not seeing certain results, right? And it does take a little bit of patience and time for things to work out the way it's supposed to. Now, for some of you guys, this is a change. Okay, so like I said, embracing new beginnings, new changes, experiences. Like I said, you could have been dealing with somebody who either they caused a lot of drama and chaos in your life and you guys are ignoring them or letting them go or releasing them. Or there's somebody else in your energy as well, where say you guys do not speak to this person any longer, they could be going through a lot of grief right now because of your energy. So someone could be missing your energy at this time for the collective, okay? Or there is a situation, like I said, where you could have felt let down, but now you guys are releasing this energy, okay? So what else for the 22nd, Spirit? What else for the 22nd, for the collective? Yeah, so the hermit mode, okay? You guys were in hermit. So there is something about self-reflection, introspection, withdrawal, and also search for self. So you guys have been searching for self, okay, when it comes to going within, having solitude and introspection, okay, analyzing, either your career, doing research, trying to find what best fits you could be very significant. For some of you guys, this could be saving and budgeting, okay, when it comes to your finances, right? But there is something about, when it comes to you guys feeling let down in a situation, you guys had to go within, okay, and search for your purpose. And for some of you guys, you've completed that cycle when it comes to service and compassion. Some of you guys, I've said this before, this is an ending leading to transformation. So for some of you guys are meant to heal other people with empathy. And there is something about you being able to, empathize certain things and release it, okay? For some of you guys too, when it comes to being a humanitarian, a light worker, an old soul, or a healer, that is also significant. 9/11 on the timer. Okay, so take what resonates with that. But yeah, you guys went in with yourself so that you could search for, your purpose, or you guys know what your purpose is, but it's almost like you're trying to find a way to execute that in the 3D as well, okay? So it's almost like everything is working out in the 5D. You see things working out, but trying to get it to work out for you in the 3D is also you trying to manifest it in reality as well. Okay, so Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time for the 22nd? What do they need to know for the 22nd? even when it comes to you guys shining your light on a situation or shining your light, that could be very significant. So yeah, Four of Cups, okay? Now, for some of you guys, this is about feeling discontented. There's something about indifferences. So again, like I said, when it comes to Moon and Cancer, for some of you guys, when it comes to your stability and your foundations, there is something about you feeling maybe indifferent in what it is that you're doing. Now, this could be people around you, whether this is a job or a career or whatever the case is, but you could feel disconnected with certain people, places, and things, okay? So if this is a living situation, a job, whatever it is that you want to, put it towards in your situation, the message still stands, right? There could be a situation where you've gone within, okay? And now you're showing up in this energy for some of you where people could be offering you a lot of options or offering you certain things, but you're not content with it, okay? You basically want something that fulfills you, or you want something that, it doesn't make you feel like you have to run around like a chicken with your head cut off. So there's certain jobs that you see online where they're telling you, yeah, you can make this much money, but then when you look at the job title to see what it is about, you're thinking to yourself as a receptionist, why am I going to get paid $18 or $20 an hour when I'm doing X, Y, and Z? Okay? If I was answering the phones and just directing calls, totally understandable, right? But it's the fact that a lot of times people think that the more money that you make, the better. And sometimes that is the case, but it's not. Not all money is good money, okay? So just because a job is giving you a really good offer, look at the work that you're doing. Look at what you're being paid to do. Does it make sense? Does it add up? Okay. If it doesn't make sense and it doesn't add up, it's really sad to say this, and it might be annoying for some of us, but it's not for us. Okay, listen to your gut. Usually when you have a job or a role or a position, listen to your gut, okay? If you're doing a position and it's only been a few months and you're not seeing any progress or you're not seeing anything, that is your sign to find something else. Don't say anything to anybody, just find something and move on, okay? Now, the Lovers, okay? When it comes to partnerships, unions, making choices, okay? The Lovers is very significant. Obviously, take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation for some of you guys, okay? Okay, and then we have Six of Wands. Okay, so success. So like I said before, you guys are listening to your gut when it comes to, partnerships. Even this is about communication. Okay, so six, like I said, this talks about family, and there is something about success. Okay, so when it comes to collaborations, harmony, Gemini energy, and also when it comes to leadership and confidence, you are showing up in this energy. Jupiter talks about expansions and also prosperity. So Leo energy is very significant, stepping into this energy of, I can do anything I put my mind towards, okay? We also have moving away towards calmer waters, okay? So Mercury in Aquarius could be very significant, or there's something about Aquarius season where you guys could be moving away into calmer waters. There's something about you guys transitioning during this season, okay? When it comes to love or new feelings, okay? This could be an emotional awakening for you, Ace of Cups. And also when it comes to you being assertive and direct, okay? This is about you. Some of you guys could be perfectionist, okay? Maybe not, but that's the energy, starseed energy, okay? Your creativity. So again, when it comes to you guys building new foundations and things like that, that could be very significant. So Spirit, what other messages for January 22nd do you have for the collective? What do they need to know at this time? Ooh. Okay, so we have persona, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to your persona or when it comes to your personality or, who you are as a individual, okay, could be very significant. Now, you may have a specific persona, maybe online, okay? So, say you have a persona online, right? Or, you could be perceived by people in a certain way, right? But there is something about your persona, your character, where how you present yourself could be perceived by others. Now, for some of you guys, when it comes to your persona, right? A lot of people may think that you are pretending to be this person. So again, like I said to you guys, usually when I say to you guys, what you see is what you get, could be very significant, okay? So again, when it comes to your persona, who you are, okay, this means that some of you guys could have a strategic mask about how you identify in the public, or there's something about public image or your personality or the social role that you have, okay, when it comes to what it is that you guys are doing. Now, for some of you guys, when it comes to your persona, you may change your persona just to make people understand you or people to connect with you on a different level. Now, this is the process that you guys could be going through, okay, when it comes to your persona and also when it comes to introspection. You know yourself. Okay, now personas could be anything. This could be you trying to be something different than what you are in real life. Now, for me, personally, when it comes to what I'm doing, I'm just trying to be professional. That's it. Okay, I'm just trying to be professional, but at the same time, I'm still my authentic self. Okay, I'm not putting on a mask for anybody. I'm not pretending to be something I'm not. What you see is what you get, right? So again, when it comes to personas, you could be dealing with people who wear a mask or people who try to pretend to wear a mask, okay, to make it look a certain way when they were around other people, but then behind closed doors, these are the same people who treated you poorly, right? So again, for some of you guys moving out of this energy, that could be very significant as well. So, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What other messages do they need to know for January 22nd? What do they need to know, please? Yeah, so even if this is a place, people, places, or things, there's something about your persona. Yeah, some of you guys are very sweet, okay? So you guys have a sweetness about you. People can sense that you're a nice person, but some of you that, don't play with me, okay, type of energy. So just because you're nice, collective, and I get it from experience, just because we are kind, okay, there's a difference between nice and kind, okay? Just because the collective is kind does not mean that it is okay for people to walk all over us or for people to treat us, disrespectfully, okay? So being sweet or in this sweet energy could be very significant. It's giving unconditional love. And also when it comes to comfort, when it comes to love, okay? So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Thank you. Yeah, so there's something about frustration. Somebody could be frustrated about your energy, or you could be frustrated about someone's energy. And then we also have anxiety as well. So again, some of you could have been dealing with anxiety, or could be dealing with somebody in your energy who makes you anxious. Okay, whoever this person or individual is, or this energy is, Spirit is saying to move forward. Yeah. You could be wanting to take some time, like rest, okay? Now, this could be anything. This could be resting when it comes to, like I said, what it is that you're doing right now. Or when it comes to dealing with people, you guys could be wanting to rest, meaning, stay away from certain people, okay, that drain your energy. Yeah, but some of you guys are illuminating at this time, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have magic. So for some of you guys, when it comes to you tapping into your magic, you could have people frustrated about you because you have magic, okay? Or you know when to rest, or you know when to, keep to yourself. That could make people feel some type of way about you guys. And I always say this to you guys, who cares? Who cares if someone's mad that, you decided to take care of yourself for once? That's such weird behavior, you know what I mean? For once the collective is actually taking care of themselves and, putting themselves first, right? So yeah, psychic. Some of you guys could be psychic, okay? Or you guys could be needing to see a psychic, or you guys could be wanting to speak to a psychic. But there is something about your abilities when it comes to you knowing things, okay? You guys could be knowing a lot of information that people don't even tell you as well. Yeah, knowledge. Okay, so it's almost like you guys have a lot of sacred knowledge when it comes to your energy, okay? You guys have a lot of abundance when it comes to knowledge, wisdom. Okay, so this could be ancient knowledge as well. Okay, divine masculine wanted to show up for some of you guys too when it comes to taking action. So a divine masculine could be taking action, like I said, towards you, or this could be you and them. Divine feminine also showed up, so this could be some of you guys when it comes to balancing your divine masculine and feminine energy. And then we also have shift. Water. Okay, so there's a shift in the energy when it comes to you guys. Okay, going with the flow when it comes to the shift could be very significant as well. Okay, so take what resonates for some of you guys when it comes to this energy. So Spirit, what else can you tell the collective? Thank you. Yeah, so this is a big yes. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have it's up to you. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Whatever this energy is of you guys, like I said, moving forward, stepping into your divinity, whether this is your divine masculine, feminine, and learning to combine the two together, or learning to balance out your emotions when it comes to taking action, what you say, what you don't say, and just being alert and being aware could be very significant. Some people could be very frustrated about your energy because for once in your life, you guys are actually focusing on yourself and you guys are putting yourself first. And, you know, like I said, too bad to those who are used to you guys people pleasing or, you know, always putting them first, but never putting yourself first. It's 2026, guys. This is your year and your time to put yourself first. Okay, whether this is a job, whether this is school, whether it is you finding a home for yourself, whatever it is, always, always, always put yourself first. Even if people make it seem as if they care about you, which is true, people can care about you, but have discernment as well. It's not to say that people are mean, okay? Not everybody you meet is mean. Not everybody you meet is out to get you. Not everybody that you meet is, you know, a bad influence. Okay, sometimes we meet people to learn a lesson, and sometimes we meet people to help people learn their lessons, okay, and transmute energy. But for some of you guys, like I said, have discernment, protect yourself like you guys have been doing anyways, and just know that everything will work out. If you don't have faith, keep trying to have faith within the situation, even if it's difficult, okay? But I'm going to end it here, guys. Thank you for watching to the end of this video and, you know, supporting my page, my channel, what I'm building at this time. And I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, love you so much. Have a good one. Bye.